Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Aissatou, but I go short by Aisha because no one ever can pronounce my name. Every time I go to the doctor, they be like, I'm like, it's me, because I know they're trying to pronounce my first name, Aissatou Diallo Brown. So I'm here today to talk to you guys about the need for increased support about mental health. 21% of adults in the United States are suffering at least of one mental health illness. 55% of them have not received treatment yet. In 2001, 47,000 people had died by suicide. Leading cause of that is mental health illnesses. Do you guys know the common mental illnesses, when I say mental illnesses? Do you guys know that PTSD is one of them? OCD is one of them? Bipolar is one of them. The most common one that we know is anxiety and depression. Usually when you say mental illnesses, those are the main two ones that they name. The challenge that we are facing regarding these mental illnesses is medication and also the psychotherapy. Medication, I'm going to tell you the reason why. Cost is very high. Not all the insurances cover it. And also, it's addicting. Who want to take a medication that you're going to depend on? And if you're off of it, you feel like it's the end of the world. The other thing also, as far as medication go, is that you guys seen this commercial on TV, right? Where they say, Zoloft, it'll help with your anxiety. Take one a day and you are good. They give you a long list of side effects. One of them is heart attack, diabetes, stroke, or cause of death. Why would I want to take that if I'm going to cure one thing and I have the, to increase my chance of death? Psychotherapy. So when I say psychotherapy, it's more about therapists, who to talk to. We have a lack of that. Reason being, resources are not there. And also, not everybody want to talk about their feelings. You guys know the stigma, correct? Where we are not allowed to talk about our feelings, especially when in men. When you're a man, you cannot talk about your feelings. You cannot talk about when you're sad, when you're depressed, because it shows signs of weakness. The other thing also is shame in the Black community, African Immigrant community. You can't talk about when you are sad, depressed, because again, they will label you something else. Crazy is the word. I've been depressed before, and I don't think I share that enough with my family. This is going to be the first time they're going to hear this story. I lost my job in February 2001. I worked in the medical field for 13 years, and I worked for this company for 8 years. One day, for my own sanity, I had to just get up and leave, making 6 figures. I didn't care. I just had to go for my own sanity. I couldn't do it anymore. Every time I wake up, I start stressing, dreading over, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? So I end up leaving. Every single day, especially if you're not used to just sitting there or laying down or doing anything, I'm like, what's going to happen? What I'm going to do? How I'm going to feed my kids? By the way, my family's right there. I have 5 boys. The girl is right there. I treat her like one of the boys. But I have everybody, and I'm the sole provider. So every single day, I start thinking about how I'm going to provide for these kids, what I'm going to do to pay my bills. Unemployment still haven't answered me yet, and that was February. I'm still waiting for them to either file my claim or accept it, or at least let me know what's going on. So during that time, I'm stressing. But I was not going to let that hold me down. And that's when I joined this class, actually, to get my mind right, because I had to be surrounded not just with the right people, but with the right crowd. People that want to uplift you, people that know your worth. So me doing that, the other thing I did is working out. I had to keep myself busy. One thing that I found out being in the medical field is serotonin is in most of the medication for anxiety and depression. The easiest way to generate serotonin is by working out or going outside getting some sun. This is Colorado. You step outside, you get a lot of that. So that will help you. It's like a tranquilizer. It'll help you focus, and then you can think clearly. But not being able to think clear was a problem for me because I'm not used to it. I'm used to, my mind is always busy running around. So that is one of the other problems that we have, the fact that we don't talk about our feelings, or we are not allowed to talk about our feelings. So raising awareness is one of the things I want to make sure that we all know the symptoms of mental illness. If I ask this question right now, which one of these common illnesses do you think have the highest death toll? I know most of you guys is thinking about anxiety and depression. Actually, it's anorexia. You would never think of that. That disorder, they cannot figure out how to help the person because not everybody talk about it. You'll see someone one day, tomorrow you don't see him. But anorexia is one of them because of the complexity of the treatment, and always have to follow up. With medication or mental health issues, you cannot just take a pill and think it's going to solve it. No, there's other things that you need to do yourself. And that's what I decided to do. On top of taking this class, I started working out, surrounding my people with the right people, doing other things to occupy my mind. I started working now, feel much better, so I'm glad I didn't get to that point of no return. Sorry, I was trying to speak about French, you know. Retour was the word that's coming out of my brain. I don't know why. So with all of this here, the main thing we want to talk about regarding mental illness is we need to raise awareness. We need to support one another. We need to uplift each other. My son gave me a quote because I was trying to figure out what to do. So I asked him, like, what do you think I should close with? The quote he sent me is, mental health is not a destination. It's a process. And it's how you drive to get to that process is what you need, not the destination where you are going. So with that, again, the main thing we need to do, I think, for us is awareness, knowing the symptoms, signs and symptoms. It's okay to feel sad for a day or two, but if it starts hindering, start keeping you from getting up, start stopping you from being who you are, please seek help. They have a lot of things out there. The crisis line is there, and that you can call and get someone right away, but you also have therapists, but those are long-term resources where not everybody can get in, or it takes a little longer to get in. So talking to a friend, significant other, or family members will be our greatest reward right now. So again, let's talk about this. Let's talk about our feelings. It's okay to talk about our feelings. I will close with that. Thank you, everyone.